We've done the mashed potatoes and gravy.
I'm going to show you how to prepare the stuffing the night before Thanksgiving.
So we're going to actually put it together the night before. We're going to refrigerate it overnight, and then in the morning we're going to take it out and cook it. That'll help relieve some of what you have to do, some of that pressure of getting everything done on Thanksgiving Day. So we're going to put it together tonight, and we're going to refrigerate it overnight, cook it tomorrow morning, and we'll bring you back tomorrow morning and help you have you see that.
This is not a homemade stuffing. This is a very instant stuffing. We did not do a whole lot of homemade stuffing in our family growing up. We have always done stovetop stuffing.
It's Pepper Ridge Farm, and it's the herb seasoned classic stuffing. So we're gonna take you through how to do this. Or, well, Mom's gonna take you through how to do this.
I just follow the directions. Heat butter in a 4-quart saucepan, and we need 4 tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna cut it in half.
Okay.
And then peel it and stick it in your 4-quart saucepan. Heat that and melt it until over medium-high heat. This is where, if you want onions and celery, this is when you would add your onions and celery and cook them until they are tender, crisp, until they are to that point where they are somewhat soft, but also tender. I would also, because we are doing it the night before, go ahead and prepare your casserole while that is melting. And in order to prepare your casserole pan, grease this, but I'm going to spray it extra well with the pan. All right, then the next thing it says is to add the broth. So we're going to use our chicken broth, or in this case, our chicken stock. The difference between chicken broth and chicken stock is this actually has seasonings, and it's got celery and onion seasonings in it. It says to add this to it and bring it to a boil. It says to add broth and heat to a boil. The next step, while we're waiting for that to boil, the next step we're going to do is we're going to remove that from the heat, and then we'll remove this from the heat. We'll bring it back over here. We will add this to our saucepan. Stir it lightly. Spoon it into this. Into the casserole pan. And then it says in casserole dish and refrigerate up to 1 day. We'll just put the lid on it, let it cool. We'll let it cool and put the lid on, and we'll stick it in the refrigerator if you want.
It's boiling.
All right, well,
bring it over?
Bring it over.
Smells like butter.
All right.
Then we add our bag of stuffing.
And it already has the seasoning and all of that stuff in there.
And then you said you just spoon it? Yeah. Now, stuffing, really, it's basically done now. I mean, all you have to do is just let it sit, what's it say? Yeah, just cover it and let it sit for 5 minutes, and you could eat it just like that. It's done. But because I like a nice crispy top on mine, I'm going to bake it tomorrow.
That's it. Let it cool.
Okay.
So I will put a cloth towel rather than any kind of aluminum so that the heat can go through the cloth.
Oh, that makes sense.
So you can do the same thing, or paper towel or something.
Something to keep it out.
Correct.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, the paper towels are right there. Let's go ahead and put one.
We'll just put a paper towel over it.
I want to save your directions for tomorrow morning, so don't throw those away, Mom. We'll see you in the morning. Okay, good morning. It is the next day. We're going to get started on finishing up the stuffing that we prepared last night and put in the fridge overnight. So we're gonna go get that real quick. So Mother, what do we do now?
Okay, the recipe, the direction says that if you want a crispy topping, you would take the top off of the pan to cook it like this. And I like my topping crispy, so that's what we'll do. And then you would put it in a preheated oven at 350 for 40 minutes. And let it sit. So basically what all you're doing now is heating it up. Okay,
All
that's
right.
it.
Well, we're done with stuffing.
We'll take a picture of it when it's done and
And
show
upload it for you.
you the finished product.
Alrighty. Y'all have a great day now, you hear?
Enjoy Thanksgiving.